In the vast landscape of cinema, 2024 has emerged as a year that challenges our skepticism about sequels. We've long been conditioned to groan at the mere mention of a follow up film, expecting nothing more than a cash grab. But today, we're diving deep into two sequels that not only defy expectations, but also redefine what it means to continue a cinematic story. Dune Part 2, the epic continuation narrative landscape, a desert of destiny. When Denis Villeneuve first brought Frank Herbert's complex universe to life, he set an impossibly high bar. Dune Part 2 doesn't just meet that bar, it launches it into the stratosphere. This isn't just a sequel, it's the second act of an epic saga that feels less like a film and more like a prophecy unfolding. The film expands the intricate world of Arrakis with a scope that is both intimate and cosmic. We're not just watching a story, we're experiencing a revolution, a spiritual awakening, and a galactic power struggle that feels simultaneously ancient and breathtakingly modern. Timothée Chalamet returns as Paul Atreides, but this is no longer the naive young man we met in the first film. Here, he's a messianic figure transforming before our eyes, walking a razor edge between chosen one and potential tyrant. Zendaya's Chani brings a fierce, grounded energy that serves as a perfect counterpart to Paul's growing mythological status. The supporting cast, particularly Javier Bardem and Rebecca Ferguson, deliver performances that are nothing short of transformative. They don't just act, they inhabit their characters with such depth that the line between performance and possession becomes blurred. What elevates Dune Part 2 beyond a typical sci-fi epic is its profound exploration of colonialism, messianic movements, and the dangerous allure of revolutionary leadership. It asks uncomfortable questions. What happens when a prophesied leader becomes the very system of oppression they sought to overthrow? Villeneuve continues to prove that he's not just a director, but a visual poet. Every frame is composed with such meticulous care that it could be a standalone work of art. The desert becomes a character. The battles feel like choreographed nightmares, and the scale is simply unprecedented. The Platform 2, reimagining social commentary, the narrative landscape, vertical metaphors. Where the first platform film was a claustrophobic allegory of social inequality, the sequel expands its conceptual universe. It's not just a continuation, it's a radical reinterpretation of the original's philosophical playground, set in a world that feels both familiar and disturbingly alien. The Platform 2 takes the vertical prison concept and uses it as a lens to examine broader systems of power, survival, and collective action. Cast brings a raw, visceral quality to the characters trapped in an impossible system. Unlike traditional protagonists, these are not heroes, but survivors, navigating a labyrinth of moral compromise and desperate creativity. If the first film was about individual survival, the sequel asks, what happens when individuals attempt collective resistance? It's a nuanced exploration of revolutionary potential that refuses to offer simple answers. The filmmakers use spatial design and visual metaphors with surgical precision. Every level of the platform becomes a commentary, every movement a potential rebellion. Sequel dilemma: quality over quantity. In an era drowning in sequels, Dune Part 2 and The Platform 2 stand as beacons of hope. They prove that a sequel isn't just about continuing a story, but about deepening it. What truly sets these films apart in their fundamental motivation is their fundamental motivation. There's a profound difference between writing for money and writing for story and thematic inspiration. Most sequels are corporate calculations, algorithms designed to maximize profits, recycling familiar characters and plot beats. But these films, they're born from artistic compulsion, from a genuine desire to explore deeper narratives and challenge audiences. Many 2024 sequels have fallen flat, recycling old plots, banking on nostalgia, offering nothing new. But these two films demonstrate that a great sequel does more than repeat. It reimagines, challenges, and expands. The key ingredients: respect for the source material,